And guess who's back? Beyonce, as promised. I'm going to make a really quick, hopefully, video on the Basketball Wives inspired earrings. The last video I made was pretty long, but I guess time kind of goes fast. So I'm going to try to make this one quick so we can get to business. First of all, I ordered them from A&D Trading Company, which is in Houston, Texas, and I will leave all of their information down below. I am located in Washington, D.C., as I stated earlier, and I don't know anywhere that you can get them from here, but I watched Peak Meals video, and so that's what gave me like the first idea that, okay, let me try to make these myself, because I'm a poor college student and I don't have time to spend $50 on these earrings if I can get the supplies for, $10 and do them myself. So after I saw her video, I was a little bit worried though that I would order the rondelles and they would be like super small and I couldn't get them on any type of hoops. So I just kind of kept looking on YouTube for other videos, and then I saw, I won't pronounce this right, so Nottap 21. She had Basketball Wives inspired video, a do-it-yourself, and she said that she got hers from this place, and the phone number was in there and the information. So I said, okay, well, let me try to call and ask them. And so they said, yeah, we'll be getting some in, and call back in a couple days, and we'll know the prices and everything. So I called back, they had them in, they shipped them to me that day. The girl was like, okay, I'm gonna try to hurry up and prepare, because I called pretty late, like it was probably like 4:30, and UPS I guess comes about like 5, and she said, I'm gonna try to get them together for you and ship them to you. And so, she got them out that day, and I got them maybe within like 5 days or something, 4 or 5 days. And I had also placed another order on eBay for some other little charms that I wanted too, not from overseas, because I was trying to kind of avoid doing that right now if I could. So I found a place that's in the United States that had other charms that I wanted, and I'll show you those too. So, and I'll put their information down here too. So the first set I'll show, well, let me show how the rondelles come. So this is the black rondelle, sorry, and that's why I wanted to try to use my camera, because it keeps messing up. But the camera, as soon as I pulled it out, it looked a lot better, and it gave me like a minute of record time, and then it went out. So, and I don't know where my charger is. So my next video will be better. I hate to keep recording videos and it's not of like good quality. So anywho, these are the rondelles. These ones are black. These are, hopefully it won't be messing up, these are turquoise, and most of the other ones I've put in the earrings. These are my favorite. Red. Oh, they are just too lovely. I love the red ones. I don't know why, but it just looks like fire. Like, I could just see myself, I will wear these in a video with red lipstick. Like, it's just fire. And another thing that I have to go with these, which I will show you in a second. So all of these I got from A&D Trading. The rondelles were 12 millimeter. So the rondelle itself is 12 millimeters. The hole on the inside is probably approximately 2 millimeters. So you have to get a skinny enough hoop for you to be able to leave it in. Now I bought one set from them too that's a 10 millimeter, yes. And it's going to be hard for you to see the difference, but you might have been able to see it better with the camera. So I might try to take pictures and add some pictures at the end. So this is the 10, this is the smaller one, and this is the 12. I actually like both of them. So most of the ones I got were all 12, because they only carry 12. And a lot of people kind of like the bigger ones. To me, you can't put as many because they're heavy. And I actually wear heavy earrings, but I don't like them if they're kind of like weighing down your ear. Like, that's not attractive, not cute at all. So these two I have on is just to kind of show different options you can do. So if you do order them yourself, you can kind of play with them and do what you want with them, instead of like ordering from somewhere else and you just get whatever set type and that's what you have to work with. So these are just plain, and I got these from them, and they were 50 cents a ball, I believe. Yeah, and I got 10, so it was $5. So these were about the highest things that they had there. So even at that, I mean, they were only $5, and they bling and sparkle. Sorry, because this freaking laptop doesn't show very good. But yeah, and these are the same ones, but just with spikes. I added some 2-inch spikes. So it's the same earring, just kind of did something else funky with them. And so yeah, here they are with no spikes, and here they are with the spikes. Too much too. Okay. So however you feeling that day, if you feeling fresh and funky and whatever else you want to do, you know, throw in your spikes. If you just want to be low key blingy, you can just throw these on. So that's these two, and like I say, the balls were 50 cents a piece, and I got 10 because I knew I wanted to do like 5 on each earring. So these were like the most expensive to me, the $5 for these, because you only get 10 balls. Now the bags of the rondelles that everybody's raving over, you get 100 of those for $9. Now the smaller ones I got, the 10 millimeter, they were $8, but they only had two of the 10 millimeters. They had them in white and black, and that was the only ones. The other colors you had to get in 12. So pretty much it's $9 for 100. The good thing about getting the bigger ones is that you can put about half of them on a hoop, and so you can make 2 sets of hoops out of them. So basically it's kind of like you're just getting them for $5, because the rondelles are $9 for 100. You put 25 on each hoop, and you can have 2 sets of hoops. And the hoops I got at the hair beauty supply store. And they were, it kind of depends on where you go. They were about, the cheapest I got them was like 3 for $2. So they're about 60 cents a piece. So, with that, you can basically still make one of these, a set of hoops for $5. I ordered way too much. I just kind of went crazy. I wanted every color, and so I'll try to show you really quickly. So I showed you the red. These are the gold. I don't know if you can see that very good. It's not really showing very good. There you go. Oh, and let me show you the other gold ones. Well, I'll get into that one in just a second. So, what else I ordered was spikes. This is 50 spikes. And these are the silver. So, yeah, there was 50 of these, and they were only $2. So I've got a bunch of those, and I got turquoise. So these are the turquoise ones, and I wanted to kind of show you a little bit different on these too. So just like I showed you how you could be different on these 2 earrings, these are also different. These are, sorry, it's like my earrings are matching in. These are silver, and these are turquoise. So either one of them could go. I could wear it however I want to. If I'm feeling, kind of, colorful, I could go with the turquoise. And if I want to kind of just dress it down a little bit, I could just go with the plain silver. Both of them will match. So, that's these 2. Okay. And these are the ones I had in the other video. So, these are just the plain crystal clear ones, and these are actually the 10 millimeter ones. So that's why I was able to add more, because they're not as heavy as the 12. So I was able to put a little bit more, but you won't get 2 earrings out of these. I think these have like 45 on there a piece. So I basically use the whole pack of 100. So I use 90 on here. But it was still like, these were $8 for the smaller one. So it's $8. The hoops was probably like 60 cents. So it was $8.60 for these. And I think these are like 3-inch hoops. I have so many different sizes, and when you buy them from those stores, they don't have the sizes on it. And I could have measured them, but I didn't get a chance to do all that. So I think this one is like a 4-inch hoop, and I haven't put the rondelles on there yet. I think this is like a 3. It's a little bit smaller. Maybe it's a 3.5. I'm not sure. And these, I don't even know what size these are, but I like that these were smaller, because in the 3-pack, they got smaller, and I like that they were, because with the spikes, I wanted them to be like a little bit raised up. I don't want this big hoop with these 2-inch spikes hanging down. They have 1-inch spikes too, So, I mean, obviously it'll be like half the size of these. But I just felt like that would be like too small. Like, I didn't like that. I kind of like my stuff like a boss, because that's what I am. And I wanted my stuff to be bigger. So here are the pink ones. So I also bought pink rondelles and pink spikes. And they have multicolor rondelles. I don't know if you can see those really good. So they have all different types of colors in there. And this one is the 4-inch hoop. This is the 4-inch. I think it's pretty big. This is a big hoop. But like I said, when you're doing it like a boss, bigger is better. Go big or go home. So, unless it's like too big and too heavy. Because some, you know, when your ear is all way down and looking nasty, there ain't nothing sexy about that. I think pretty much, in the spikes, like I said, they had in like a few colors. I also have red. And I can't wait to put those on because the red ones I love. I got the gold spikes. And they were only $2 for 50. Like, I'm just like, just keep throwing them in the bag. Just throw it in the bag. And this is a purple. I haven't even put the purple on yet. I have the purple rondelles, and I haven't got to those either. It was like way too much. These are also my favorite. But not as much as the red, but I like these a lot. You see, this is how they all came back. These are the reds. You can see these a little bit better. That's why I think I like the red better, because they just pop. So, they came in the bag like that of 100. These are the gold. I love these gold ones with the gold spikes. Like I said, it's on a smaller hoop, small gold hoop. It just seemed to look better to me than to have this big old hoop with all these spikes. And these are like the earrings that I was using. I just kind of threw them all in this bag. Sorry, the screen keeps turning green. But I put them in there. And like I said, they were $1.99, and they would come like 3. I used the biggest ones, 3 in a pack that I found at the store. And what you want to do is take the rondelles, and here's some leftover golds that I had and stuff. And this one pack had a bunch on there. There was about, I don't know how many different pairs. But what you want to do is take the rondelles with you, because you need to know that it's going to fit in that hole. And you can eyeball something and be like, oh, okay, it should fit, or it looks skinny. No, it won't fit. Because I ordered 2 pair of hoops from Girl Props. And I had a feeling they wouldn't fit, but they were $1.99. And I said, I'm going to just test them out. And if they fit, I can order more from there, because I was already placing an order for earrings and glasses. And yeah, they didn't fit. I think one set did. So this is the box they came in. And so that's why I have this out. I had bubble wrap all in there, so everything was pretty protected. And like I said, they sent it UPS. They also had bigger balls, and I got those. And I got 5 of these, and since these were bigger, they were 75 cents a piece. They came up to $7.50 for the 10s. These are the hoops I got from Girl Pops, the endless hoops. These are heavy. I won't be able to put these on there. They don't look like they are. And like I said, I wear big earrings. I wear big earrings and stuff. And even heavy, but these are heavy. Like, they are pulling my ear down. So I won't wear these. Not 5. I don't know how many I'll put on there. Maybe I can put some spikes on that'll be lighter. Here is the bag of the 10 millimeter. So I showed you earlier the black and the 12 millimeter. And this video is already 14 minutes. So I'm going to try to hurry. Okay. Oh, my last set I will show you will be these. I really like these too. And I added the little danglies. The little danglies are the charms that I ordered from eBay. So I said I would also put their information down in the box. But I may just do another video, because I think I have a couple things I need to show from there. And this video is already 14 minutes. So I'll be making another video in a minute. So I'll see you in a few.